Hello, it is Saturday the 14th of August 2021. Currently on the M6 northbound. I've just finished work and I'm on my way to Rochdale for this afternoon's game against Scunthorpe United. I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to attend today. I was due to be in work till 5 o'clock, but thankfully I've been allowed a little bit of annual leave, so I managed to finish at midday. Currently, I say, on the way to Rochdale. Got my sandwiches in my bag. Gonna go see my nan for a bit before the match, have a cup of tea, and then we're making way to the match. So why am I doing this video, you might ask? Basically, I've got into video editing lately. I've done a bit on Football Manager 21 this year. Did a video when I took my daughter to Dino Kingdom rather, in Manchester a few weeks ago now. And I've done quite a few bits with my other project, which is Lost the Dressing Room, with a few mates of mine, where we talk all things football. We've done betting tips. Fantasy football is going to be a feature this year. So video editing and just talking nonsense about football is something I'm quite passionate about, really. So I thought I'd do one about my the club that I support, which is Rochdale. I still need to get my ticket sorted for today. I'm actually a country season ticket holder, not a full season ticket holder, because I live in Cheshire, just over 50 miles away from Rochdale, so I can't always make every game. So I need to sort my ticket out when I get to the ground. As I said, I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to attend today, so I haven't got a ticket yet. Hopefully that's something I can sort out pretty quickly. And yeah, it should be a good game. Scunthorpe United at home today. I don't know much about Scunthorpe, if I'm being perfectly honest. They're always a club that strikes me as having, you know, a good budget. I don't know what the attendances are like. I'm sure they're probably more than Dale's, because most clubs are, if I'm being honest. Particularly when we're in League One. Might be a bit different now we're in League Two again. But I've always thought Scunthorpe have had a good budget. You know, they've signed players from us before, like Harrison McGahey. He left us for them when we're both in League One. Presumably for money, maybe geographically. I think he's a Sheffield lad, so that cuts the journey out a bit. It's probably a bit closer to him than Rochdale, being in Scunthorpe. Other players, well, Matty Lund's been there, I'm sure. Appreciate he's now left us for Salford. But they're one of them clubs that I always think, if they're in League Two, they should be looking to go up. If they're in the League One, there should be an alright League One side, like a mid-table League One side. But unfortunately, they are in League Two with Rochdale at the minute, so we'll see. I say I don't know anything about the squad. I couldn't tell you who the manager is, to be honest. So I've really not done my research for this. It's a little bit of a wing and a prayer. But this is obviously about Rochdale. I am a Rochdale supporter after all, so I'm intrigued. I really am looking forward to today's game. We've got a new manager in now, in Robbie Stockdale. From what I've heard so far, following like last week's defeat at Harrogate, he seems like a good, decent manager. Like previous managers we've had, they've been a bit wishy-washy sometimes when they've been giving their comments on matches, especially when we've lost. Rather than, you know, like last week, Stockdale essentially said, yeah, the goals were avoidable and we need to do better, and I really appreciate that honesty from him. So I also like that he isn't affiliated with Rochdale in any way previously. You know, obviously when Keith Hill left first time around, we had Chris Beach as a caretaker manager for a while, and then we ended up getting Keith Hill back again. Then when he left, we promoted one of his coaches from within, in Barry Murphy. So I do like it was something completely different. We're not going back to what we've already had before. So hopefully it's a new manager with new ideas, new players that aren't affiliated with Dale before. Like I say, when we've had Keith Hill in particular, he's brought back some of the old players that he's had previously. And although some of them, you know, sometimes it works, I do like the idea that we are going to have like a new, fresh impetus on the squad now with Robbie Stockdale. Hopefully he's got some good contacts. He's made a good number of signings already. I think we're on 8 signings now, possibly 9 with the new lad. I think he's called Josh Andrews, coming from Birmingham. So it's going to take time to gel. We had a lot of players existing. We've had a few players leave for money this summer in Quadwo Bar, Ollie Rathbone and Stephen Humphries all left for money. Matty Lund turned down the offer of a new contract, so he's gone as well to Salford. So it is going to be very different. We have brought in some good players. We've also kept some good players in O'Connell and Keohane. And I feel like we have brought in some good ones as well. Like A.D. White, he should be a good player at left full back, which has been a bit of a problem position for us in the past, where we've been playing Matty Dunn there. Personally, I think he's better playing as like an attacking midfield role, playing off the strikers, maybe even wide left. So I'm intrigued to see how AD White does. His experience, he's played quite a lot of games for Leeds as well as games in other clubs at loan spells and throughout the Football League. I think last season he was at Hearts as well in the Scottish Championship. So yeah, I'm intrigued to see how he does. Again though, with the defence, I think last Saturday we had 3 of the back 4 were all new players, and the other one was Jim McNulty, who's now more of a player coach. Apparently O'Connell is back today. Hopefully he'll be starting as club captain, and we'll see who he puts around him. But yeah, I'm excited. It's good to be going back. It's my first match since I think it was Rotherham back in March 2020. I think we won 3-0 against Rotherham in League One. That was the last game I went to. So yeah, exciting. We'll see how we get on. It's the first game back with supporters, first competitive game back rather, with supporters at Scotland, or the Crown Oil Arena, if you want to give it its modern day sponsor title. So yeah, right, I'm going to finish this little clip now. Just getting stuck in traffic, which is typical. Somewhere near Sandbach. So yeah, I'll end this video. Go to my nan's, have a nice cup of tea, have me butties, and yeah, we'll follow up with more videos. I'm not sure if I'm going to do videos at the game yet. I might just wait until full time, just so I can actually enjoy the match. I'm not just going to be on my phone the whole time, because that does my head in, to be fair, when you see fans constantly on the phones. So yeah, I might just do one at full time, giving my kind of immediate comments, and then I may even do a follow-up video, possibly later tonight when the dust has had a chance to settle, or maybe even tomorrow when I've slept on it, just in case like the emotion of football, sometimes you don't think too clearly after a match. So yeah, I think we'll do it like that. But hopefully you'll enjoy this, and hopefully it'll be a good game as well. So full time at the Crown Oil Arena, Spotland Stadium if you like. 0-0 against Scunthorpe. Very much felt like a game of two halves. First of all, to say how brilliant it was to be back at a live game of football, competitive football as well. Just seeing the same faces, a lot of friends at football, but just people as well that you just recognise from going to the Dale over the years. It's just good to see everyone again like it was normal. Not having to wear masks, not having to social distance. Some people chose to wear masks, which is again each to their own. But it just felt like a bit of normality, like real normality, not just like a little fake normality. So I'm heading back now to Cheshire on the motorway, just reflecting on the game then. So first half, I thought Dale started really brightly. Scunthorpe, I know I said before the match I weren't too sure what to expect from them. They were dire. They were absolutely dire. Going forward, they offered nothing. I was there thinking, our defence looked good here. We played 3 centre halves, 2 wing backs, 2 centre mids. Then you had like 2 attacking floating players behind Beasley. So I was quite happy with the formation. But yeah, Scunthorpe's Scunthorpe's attackers against our defenders, I'm sure we'll have better tests this season, because they just weren't threatened at all. They came into it more in the second half than Scunthorpe, but overall I just don't think O'Connell, Graham and Taylor really had too much to do. And again, shout out for the new lads there. I thought both looked pretty good, a bit shaky at times, but I suppose it's the young lads playing competitive football. I think both of them have come from clubs where they wouldn't have played much first team football, maybe the odd loan spell, but not where they are contracted to that club and going to be first team players. So yeah, I think both did well. Same with O'Connell, it was good to see him back. But first half, Dale going forward looked really good. A lot of nice, slick, intricate passing. The lad Cashman, who's on loan from Coventry, I think him and Newby playing off Beasley worked really well. Cashman in particular, he was everywhere that first half, absolutely everywhere. He was just finding all the little pockets of space, turning sharply. His link-up play was very good. Chances, Beasley had a good headed chance that narrowly bounced wide of the post. On another day, that would have just clicked the inside of the post and we'd be celebrating a goal. There's some good build-up play as well, and if I remember rightly, my memory isn't the best when it comes to remembering anything, never mind football highlights. I think it was Nubia that squared it across, someone dummied it in the middle, possibly Beasley, and then Cashman had the effort, and you're just there thinking you're going to score, but he hit it straight down the keeper, right down his throat, and I think he got parried either behind or he gathered it at the second attempt at the goalkeeper. First half, I say, it kind of ended shortly after that. Second half, I don't really know what changed, but going forward, we just seem to be trying to find, like, either on the ground or in the air, trying to find this like intricate pass, just trying to play it through or try and play it long, and it just didn't work. Like, Beasley's hold-up play was good, but try to get him to like win headers and flick it on, or it just didn't work. So then we seem to be playing quite wide. Like, Cashman went off quite early. I think after probably about 55 minutes, 60 minutes perhaps. Odo came on. I like the look of Odo. He's again another young lad though. You know, only just come to like his first club where he's actually going to be a first team regular. But they end up playing a lot wider. So it was difficult then. We're getting a lot of crosses into the box, but because we were kind of playing it back to the full-backs in Matty Doan and Conor O'Keefe, they were getting men back then into their box and just seemed to head it away quite easily. So unfortunately, second half, there's not really much to shout about at all. Some people threw a flare on the pitch that caused a bit of a stir in the crowds, but other than that, there wasn't much going on for Dale. And as I say, Scunthorpe, again, they came into it a bit more by shutting us out a bit, but they'll be happy with a point there. They were dreadful. Really bad team. Yeah, it feels like 2 points dropped, to be honest, but it's early days. We've got a lot of new signings and they do need to click and they do need to gel, and there was good signs that they can do that. So I'm just letting someone in on the motorway in the wrong lane. Yeah, there's good signs in the first half in particular that they are going to click and they are going to gel, and this passing football is actually going to look quite good. We just need to get that right, I guess. Shout out again, I just mentioned Matty Dunn before. I thought he had a good game. He looks fit, played at left wing back where I don't particularly like him. I prefer him further up the pitch, but no, fair play to Dunn, he played well. Broadbent in midfield, he looked tired towards the end. Quite a few of them looked tired, but overall I think he had a good game. Personally though, my man of the match should go to Corey O'Keefe. I thought defensively he was solid, going forward he's solid. He actually did look on the same wavelength as the players around him, and going forward a lot of the link-up play was through Corey O'Keefe, so I like the look of him. Hopefully he'll turn out to be a good player for us at right full-back, right wing-back, wherever he plays. So yeah, it's a point on the board, it's a clean sheet. Jay Lynch again, he didn't have much to do, but what he did, he looked solid throughout. So quite happy with him keeping the gloves at the minute. Looking forward then, Tuesday night we've got Forest Green Rovers at home, another game I'll be looking to go to. As I say, being a country season ticket holder, it makes it a bit difficult sometimes with work and other commitments, but now should be free to go on Tuesday. So fingers crossed for a good performance. They've started well. I think they had a good win today, and I think they won on the opening game as well last Saturday. So yeah, we'll see. I think it's going to be an harder test, but it's at home, it's under the floodlights. Anything can happen. Up the Dale.